Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. So today I'm going over the recent decision by the Supreme Court to not hear the Texas lawsuit regarding challenging the election results of the swing states of Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, Michigan, and I believe Georgia as well. This is the main court case that a lot of Republicans and President Trump was hoping would give any chance of overturning the election. However, the Supreme Court has announced that they will not be hearing the case. The Supreme Court chose not to hear it because Texas was said that it did not have the constitutional grounds to challenge uh, the way other rules of how other states hold their elections, meaning that at its core level, it is a federalist argument of Texas is a state. It has control over its own election laws, and Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Georgia are all separate states. They all have control over their own election laws. What happens in Texas and their election laws, those election laws do not affect the other four states, was the Supreme Court's ruling pretty much. And two justices disagreed with that, being Justice Alito and Justice Clarence Thomas as well. All three of President Trump's appointed justices, Kavanaugh, Barrett, and Gorsuch, all voiced a no opinion, meaning they did not say whether they were in favor of hearing the case or not. They voiced no opinion. And I have my own thoughts about that, but I'm not going to, my opinion doesn't really matter on this. I'm just kind of reporting the news and telling you what's going on. So, yes, so the Supreme Court threw out the case. So now, if you're wondering what's next for President Trump and his campaign, honestly, not much to be honest. I'm going to be posting this video on Saturday, and the electors are meeting to vote for Joe Biden to elect him officially as president-elect on Monday, which I believe is December 15th, I believe. Yeah, December 15th. So, once that happens, and with the lawsuit being thrown out, there's pretty much not much doubt that Trump or the Republicans will be able to come up with enough of a counter or a challenge to Joe Biden or the Democrats at this time. Whether there'll be fraud investigations that continue or not, that's still to be seen. However, this lawsuit getting thrown out was definitely one of the, I would say, final nails in the coffin of the 2020 campaign and the election for President Trump at this time, barring some sort of unforeseen last minute change that we don't know about right now. I mean, this Texas lawsuit's about a week old, so like this came out of nowhere. Maybe something else will. However, it's looking pretty much like this is probably it for now. And lastly, I just want to close out the video by recapping again what I recapped in my previous video, what President Trump's strategy was. The states that President Trump addressed and Texas addressed in the lawsuit were Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Georgia. Those are four states Trump won last time that Biden won this time. If all four of those election results were thrown out, that would get them below 270, and that would be able to set up for a vote of a state-by-state vote on the House floor, in which President Trump and the Republicans, since they control more state legislatures, would likely win. However, they were not able to throw this out, so President Trump's strategy was to try to recount or flip the votes here. If President Trump did that, he would win the election, or at the very least, President Trump could lose Georgia and win the other three, or President Trump could win Georgia and lose, say, Michigan, which had the biggest margin of victory out of the three. But, however, with the lawsuit getting thrown out by the Supreme Court, it's not really looking like there's much of a path for President Trump at this time. Again, we're going to wait and see. I'm going to be watching on Monday. I'll probably do a video on how the electors vote, seeing if there's any dissenting electors. I'm not sure if there will be. If there is, there might be like one or two, just like 2016, although a lot of states have made laws since then to deny that. But, yeah, so that's going to be it for today's video. Bottom line, the Supreme Court rejects President Trump's and Texas's request to overhear and oversee the election and throw out the results in Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Georgia. And that pretty much ends any challenge to the election, most likely by President Trump and the Republicans, unless something unforeseen happens. That's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.